folks. Joe Middione here. You know, if you're like me, you probably enjoy the game of golf. But much like a lot of other sports, golf can be extremely frustrating. For me personally, in the 30 or so years that I've been golfing, I've tried everything. I have been to golf schools, I've taken classes, I've done swing training, but nothing has helped me more than the Symmonds rules of golf. And many of you are probably not familiar with Glenn. Glenn is an accomplished drummer, happens to be the drummer for Eddie Money. You all remember Eddie Money, 2 Tickets to Paradise, Baby Hold On, and probably the most notable song that's fitting for today's discussion is his song called No Control. That describes my golf game. It probably describes yours. But let's get back to Glenn for a minute. Glenn, being an accomplished drummer, has incredible hands, and of course in the game of golf, hands are very important. But aside from all the things I've learned in golf over the years, one day with Glenn prompted me to make this video. He brought to me some skills and some things that I'm going to share with you today that will last you the rest of your life in golf. So stay tuned and get ready, because this is the game of golf Glenn Symmonds' way. Well, you know, they say it all starts with putting. You can hit a 400-yard drive and it counts the same as this 3-foot knee knocker right here that you're looking at. Now, traditional golf instructors will tell you to line up multiple balls, work on your form, get your head over the ball, and just practice, practice, practice at putting. But that's not the Glenn Symmonds way. The Glenn Symmonds way is much easier. Let me show you. Instead of putting multiple balls down and worrying about practicing, just take a look at the putt. All your buddies are around you, waiting. This could be maybe a $5 or a $10 putt that you're staring at, and you're probably pretty nervous. You're thinking, geez, I'm going to miss this. And you know what? You probably are going to miss it with traditional golf instruction, but not with the Glenn Symmonds way. Let me tell you what Glenn's strategy is. Take a good read of the putt, approach the ball just like you normally would. Forget all those other balls, it's not necessary. Now, as you stand over the putt, I don't want you to think that you're going to make it. I know it sounds crazy, but this is Glenn's way. What you want to think instead is you've already missed this putt. In fact, you've missed it twice. And like most men that golf, the minute you putt it and you miss it, you pull it back, and what do? You go, damn it, you go to hit it again, right? Well, I want you to think that up front. As you're standing over the putt, you've actually already missed it. This is your second shot. You've already been made fun of. People have called you names. They're laughing. They're walking to the next hole. But with the Glenn Symmonds way, you've already missed it in your mind. Stand over it, because you know you can make it the second time. Stand over the putt, stroke it clean, in the hole every time. The Glenn Symmonds way. Oh, hey, there you guys are. Yeah, you know, golf can really just be a dejecting game. If you let it get to your head, it'll completely mess you up. I've spent tons of money on golf equipment. Drivers, putters, balls, clubs, you name it. As I said earlier in our earlier segment, I've tried everything. Nothing, I repeat, nothing has helped me like Glenn Symmonds golf. Just playing that, you saw the putt. I mean, you saw the putt. I wouldn't have made that putt had I not been thinking Glenn Symmonds golf. So you know what? Now that we've done the putting, let's take it to the driving range, because some of those same principles hold true. Let's take the driver out and see what we can do. You know, back in '65 when I won the British Open, I just wondered to myself today, how many more of these cups would I have on the shelf if I knew today what I didn't know back then? Glenn Symmonds golf could have helped me put more of these cups on the trophy rack. So many of you are thinking, well, Joe, it's probably technology driven. Oversized club head, brand name like Callaway, probably going to help your game, right? I doubt it. How about newer technology? The FT1 titanium shaft, square head, large face for impact. You think this will bloody help your game? Not as much as Glenn Symmonds Golf. And to prove a point, I'm going to use this bloody old ratted driver to show you on the range what Glenn Symmonds Golf can do for your game. Here we are getting ready to try our tee shot, but before we get to our tee shot today on Glenn Symmonds Golf, I want to thank one of our sponsors, Foreplay Golf. Foreplay Golf is the card game that you play on the course. If you've never seen this gem of a game, I'd encourage you to go online and check it out. But basically, all of your favorite shots are in here, and you know what those favorite shots are. The chili dip, we've all been there. How about one of my personal favorites, the slice? Plenty of other cards in here in this great game of Foreplay Golf. Speaking of slice, let's talk about the turn. You played 9 holes, you got that hunger, you know what I'm saying? You really want something to eat, but you're a little bit afraid to get something because you don't want to get anything on your hands. Your hands are the most important part of golf. Not with Glenn Symmonds Golf. With Glenn Symmonds Golf, eat away. Don't worry about all that jazina that may get on your hands. Like Glenn says, that juice that you get on your hands, that's the key to your next shot. Speaking of your next shot, let's step up to the tee box. New equipment? No. Old beat up driver. Tee shot? Nope, not with Glenn Symmonds Golf. I've already shanked one over the fence and into the road. That's what you want to be thinking mentally. I'm hitting 3 off the tee with Glenn Symmonds Golf. Approach the shot with confidence. That's the beauty of Glenn Symmonds Golf. Confidence in the mind, smoothness on the course. Well, that's going to do it for this session at Glenn Symmonds Golf. I hope you all learned a lot today, and we look forward to joining you next time for our next segment, where we answer the question, not why golf balls have dimples, but instead, we hope to see you then. Glenn Symmonds Golf. This is Joe Middione. Until next time.